Are women really only interested in looks and money? All right. The key phrase here is only. I want you to think about men with money. I want you to think of that as a woman with a boob job. Okay, so if I ask you, are men generally very interested in nice boobs? Absolutely. We men, we like nice boobs. I'm a man. I like nice boobs. Now, here's the funny thing. My fiance doesn't have big boobs. Am I bothered? No, not in the slightest. Not even a little bit, because she has a whole bunch of other features, characteristics, things about how she looks, right, that make her a knockout for me, and I'm not in the slightest bit bothered. Um, you know, it's one of those things where people like it, but it's not a requirement. Now, you will have some women who are like, okay, I have a requirement that my man must have 7 figures a year. Okay, fine. They do exist. I'm not lying. But where money falls is still a spectrum for men. Just like there are some men in the world who are like, I would never date a woman who didn't have big boobs. Okay. But we know that's not, as men, we know that's not the norm. And you can imagine how a woman would feel like, well, guys talk about boobs all the damn time. Clearly, they only want a woman with big boobs. But it's not true, is it? We know there are lots of guys who don't mind, and there are guys who like small boobs. There are guys who like everything. And it really is a good comparison in that way, because we hear about the money thing all the time, and so we think it's the most important thing. It's a great bonus. But yes, if you're a guy who's got money, that's your bonus. It's like the woman who gets a boob job. Suddenly guys pay more attention to you. Suddenly women pay more attention to you. But don't forget, though, the world is full of lonely, single, wealthy men. There are a lot of them. I work with plenty of them. And the world is full of lonely, desperate women with fake boobs. So yes, everyone has a hierarchy of priorities, but it's not the be all and end all. It's not something that I would ever worry about. And, with the looks thing, the great thing about looks is that women they're more plastic than men. They go, not entirely, looks are still important, right? Maximize what you've got on the look spectrum. You always should. But women also rely quite heavily on vibe. And I've met a number of women who are wary of men who are good looking and would rather someone more average. I hear that regularly. It's not rare. But they rely on vibe. How do you come across? There's a lot of different ways to be sexy to women energetically. But you've got to work on that, because if you've got the personality of a pot plant, you're going to struggle. Unless you're ridiculously hot, you're going to struggle with women. So you really need to work on that. What about me? Good question to ask is, what do you like when you've had 3 beers and you're with close friends? Whatever comes out then, if you like to joke a lot, if you become kind of boisterous, that's the real you.